Chapter 10. Ellie. I'm sorry we had to leave, I say to Jenna again as we pull up near the frat house. It's fine. I worry about Lydia too, you know. Luckily, we find a parking spot not too far away because my shoes are not made for walking. What exactly did Trisha say? Jenna asks as she hurries up beside me. She has more sensible shoes on. Not much. Just that Lydia is passed out and we need to come get her. I really hope she's okay. Me too, I say as I hurry up the front steps and push the door open. Inside, the music is blaring. It smells like body odor and cheap beer. The lights are dim, and I spot more than one couple making out heavily. Jenna closes in behind me, and we push our way past the throngs of people. Upstairs, I think, I yell over the music. Jenna nods and we find the staircase. I reach the hallway and start opening doors. The first bedroom is occupied by two women putting on a show for a guy. Neither of the women is Lydia, so I close the door and open the next one. Someone yells at me to get out, and I make sure he's alone in his bed before I move on. The fourth room is the bathroom where someone clearly has been sick. I open the fifth door and take in the situation in a heartbeat. Lydia is passed out on the bed and some guy is standing over her, shaking her shoulder. Get away from her. I launch myself into the room, ready to fight him with all my strength. He raises his hands. I wasn't doing anything, I swear. I was just trying to wake her up. Oh yeah, and then what? I push him away from the bed and sit down next to Lydia. She's breathing steadily and I sigh in relief. Nothing, I promise. I wouldn't do anything to her. I scoff and turn my back to him and try to wake Lydia up. Behind me, Jenna has caught up to me and comes inside. Ellie, is she okay? I think so. I pat her cheek and she moans. Jenna, right? The guy says, and she looks him up and down. Oh, you're in my feminist class. Andrew. Andy. And yeah. Do you know what happened to her? I'm not sure. We were all having a good time, and then someone suggested a drinking game. Lydia went all in. Pretty soon, I saw her friends drag her up here. When they came back down, I thought I should check on her. Lydia grunts and moves, and a horrified thought crosses my mind. I quickly lift her dress and check. She's still wearing her underwear. Do you trust him, Jenna? I think so. I'm pretty sure he's gay. I look over at Andy again, and he gives me a little wave. I am. And she can sleep here if you want. I shake my head. I don't think so. We'll take her home. Ellie. The word is slurred and drawn out, but at least Lydia's eyes are open. You came to party. Sure. We're going to party all the way to the car, okay? Okay. I love you, sis. I'm sorry I used to call you a dirtbag. That was 12 years ago, and you only did it once. I move her legs and pull her up so she's sitting. To your face. I did it lots behind your back. Will you ever forgive me? I will if you stand up and walk with me. With Jenna's help, we get her up and moving. Let me know if you need to throw up. I say as we make our way down the hallway. Okay. Because you always take care of me. I do. We reach the stairs and I'm thankful that Andy walks ahead of us, ready to catch Lydia if we drop her. She stumbles a few times but we get down with no broken legs. Ellie? Lydia's voice is choked and weak. Wait a minute. We'll be outside in a moment. You can throw up there. I don't know if I can hold it. Try. I look at the door. It's on the other side of the room. And there's too many people ahead of us. Panic sets in and I glance around. Back door, Andy says and pushes a few dancers out of the way. Jenna and I pull Lydia as fast as we can until we hit the fresh air. We stumble down the 3 steps and Lydia sinks to her knees. I stand as far away as possible while I hold her hair and wait for her stomach to empty. This isn't like her, Jenna says. She can usually hold her liquor. They were pushing her pretty hard to keep drinking, Andy says. Who? Just some guys. Frat boys, I snort.
Maybe she won't party with them again?
Jenna sounds unsure. I'm not holding my breath, I say as the retching stops.
Better.
Lydia nods.
Better.
Can we go home now? Yes. We pick her up again and take her to the car. I really hope she doesn't throw up in my car, Jenna says.
You and me both.
But I'm pretty sure your dad would get you a new one if she did. Not the point. Jenna starts the car with a cautious look at Lydia in the rearview mirror. I don't want a new car.
Lydia.
You cannot throw up in the car, I say sternly to the half-asleep woman. She nods. Okay. Luckily, it's not too far, and we make it to the apartment before Lydia throws up on the grass. We get her up and into bed, and I place a trash can next to her, along with a couple of water bottles and some aspirin. Will you be all right? Jenna asks as we close the door. Yeah, it's just not like her to party this hard. Should we do something? Like what? She's still mourning. We all deal with it differently. Is she dealing with it? Or is she just avoiding it? I don't know. Could your aunt help? She did. She got us into therapy. But Lydia wasn't ready. Maybe I should reach out to the therapist again?
Maybe.
Jenna sighs as we move to the front door. Do you want to talk about it? I shake my head. I'm dealing with it. It was only a few months ago. You're not over it yet. I know. It's still hard and I miss them all the time. But I'm managing. They would want me to be happy, so I am trying to get there. I glance at Lydia's closed door. I'll give her some more time. Maybe when I stop crying myself to sleep, she'll be ready to deal with it. We could try different forms of therapy. Or maybe all she needs is time. I'm embraced in a warm and tight Jenna hug, and for a moment I don't know what to do. Then I hug her back. Jenna isn't much for physical contact, but when she offers it, she does so with all her heart. I didn't know you still cry yourself to sleep, she mumbles. Not every night, just when it hits me hard. You know I'm here if you need me. I can stay the night anytime you want. I know. I'm fine. Or as fine as can be expected. She lets go and worry fills her face. You should go home, I say. And text me so I know you made it safely. Will do. I shut the door behind her and close my eyes. Someone told me that the pain never really goes away. That sometimes you'll reach for the phone and it will hit you all over again, that there will be no one on the other end. I take a deep breath. When the semester started, all I wanted was to be normal again. I convinced Jenna and Lydia that it would be for the best to keep it quiet. But what if I was wrong? What if what was best for me didn't work for Lydia? I watch her sleep for a while. Maybe this wasn't what she needed.